Hey everyone! So I wanted to let you all know today about a little gem that I found in the clearance section at Ulta the other day. And it is the Ulta Whipped Eyeshadow in the color Stardust. Now they had these in other colors besides this. This just happens to be the one that I picked up. But I love this. As a lot of you may know, I like to use cream eyeshadows as a base for whatever I use for a powder eyeshadow. It can either neutralize the look if you use a neutral, or it can bring out and enhance the colors of the shadows that you put on it, or you can even create some sort of dimension by using a slightly different color from your base to whatever you choose for your powder shadows. And I was kind of apprehensive when I saw this in the clearance bin. It's $2.99 as opposed to $8 regularly. Apparently Ulta has discontinued their cream eyeshadows, so they've got them all in the clearance bins. There were other colors besides this. I'm toying with the idea of going back and looking through to see what other colors they had, but this was the one that happened to grab my attention. It is a beautiful gray color, and it's got a slightly blue, just a slightly blue tone to it. And I just thought this was gorgeous. Let me do a swatch for you. First of all, I should tell you that it's a very wet, moussey consistency, but when it dries down to, you know, a normal eyeshadow. I put these on with my fingers. I put this on with my finger, and it's kind of hard to get a small amount on your finger, but you could definitely use a brush. So that's what the color looks like. So I would say this is almost like a battleship gray. You know how battleships are gray, but they have that hint of blue to them? So I really like this, and I am a big fan of either silver or gray eyeshadow. And so I think that this is going to work really well for a lot of things. Yesterday, I had it on in yesterday's video as a base, and then I put the CoverGirl Smoke Alarm eyeshadow trio over it. And then today, again, I used it as a base, and I used the NYC New York Color City Duet eyeshadow duo in Show Off, which, you know, I've been raving about this eyeshadow duo that I like to use a lot of times, but I used it as a base under this today and love it again. So this is no fluke. I really enjoy this whipped eyeshadow, and like I said, it's a little tricky to work with because the consistency is very wet and creamy, but it does dry down. You just have to give it a minute. But the nice thing is you have enough time that you can apply it and blend it as much or as little as you want. And you can also add more if you just let it dry for a couple minutes. Then you can put a little more on top of it if you wanted to. You could just use it all by itself, and I think it would be very pretty. So it's quite versatile, and I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this. And for $3, you can't go wrong. I did see some other colors there, but off the top of my head I don't really remember what they were. There might have been a green, and there might have been some type of a tan or brown neutral color, I think, and there might have been a purple. So if you're in the market for an interesting creamy cream eyeshadow, then I would say for $3 you can't go wrong. That's it for today, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.